want to control everything. That is what our people have displayed today. So if Biafran can demonstrate through a free and fair referendum, which we have done, what else do they need? We are not going to conduct any new referendum. We have the data. So we are going to use what we have. Education, hey, our children, are they going to school? Look at the leaking roofs. Look at the leaking roofs everywhere. No books, no laboratories. Teachers are always on strike. Not to even talk of universities and colleges. Yet, despite all of this, our Biafran students still excel. So imagine what will happen if they had proper support. That is what we are going to see. I am talking about myself. That is what I will see in a sovereign Biafra. Education will be our top priority. Not the education of rubbish, Nadio. We don't want that kind of minister. A lie minister of education that exposed the account of a nation. We don't want such minister of education with a fake academic title, with a frog voice. We don't want that kind of person. Sincere people will come out. Our greatest resources is not oil. Our greatest resources is our people. We are known for education. We are known for intelligence and innovation. So a Biafran government will invest massively in education because it understands that educated citizens build stronger nations. Not coconut head like Adadio Rama and the beggar. They cannot build a strong nation. It's not possible. They will fill the nation with lies and propaganda. We don't want such people. You see, I think let me allow others to talk. But I still have a lot to talk. Let me, if you give me, I will continue and continue and continue. So I don't know. Is any other person there? Host, are you there?
Looks like Rage and Fury is
Yes,
putting
I
up
am
his
here.
hand. So probably,
Okay.
maybe Rage and Fury should take the opportunity to air his own view or to just
Yeah.
add his own, so that when you are finished, thank you very much. At least you still come back, and at the same time, you are our
Yeah.
two tutors today. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Let me stop here because I have so much. Let another person talk. Thank you, my host and the co-host. Reg, welcome.
Okay.
Reg, how
All
are
right.
you?
Thank you very much.
I hope you're okay now.
Yeah, yes, I'm okay. I only suffer a little bruises.
Thank God.
I'm
Thank God.
okay.
I'm happy to hear your voice. Welcome. You have the mic.
All
Thank
right.
you, my
Thank you very.
host. Bye.
All right. Thank you very much. Greetings to dear fans. Special thanks to the host, Mommy Stella, and the co-host, Sophie Pyle, and our senior citizen Ben Wabo. Thanks to all the women, the Biafran women, great women that are here, and all of Ego, all of Adai. Yeah, that is Auntie Eunice, right? And Madam Tutos, thank you very much for your education and your lecture. In fact, a fool will receive knowledge and get wise listening to you. And greetings to all the honorable comrades that are here present, especially the Afro cabinet ministers that are here present. Greetings to all our leaders from time immemorial, it is very present here, especially the current serving Prime Minister, Excellency NKERE. Special thanks to the Honorable Minister of Information, Mas Parawa. And I really want to say a very big thank you to the entire Biafra Defense Forces and to all the Biafrans in Onitsha that are doing the needful. Protest is our civic right, you understand? We have the right to protest, especially when we are the one in charge of our shop, not that the shops were given to us really by the government, and the material we sell in those shops are stocked by the government. We pay for everything by ourselves, and we have the right to decide when we are coming out to open our shops and when we are sitting at home. You understand? So, and That shouldn't make anybody to come and lock up our shops and commit economic jihad against us in the name of one stooge to Fulani Caliphate and Islamic jihadists. You understand? In the name of Soludo or Solu Fulani, whatever it's called. You understand? We reject that and we will resist that to the end. So I really want to give it to our people right here in Onitsha that are doing the needful. Thank you for the boldness, for the guts, for coming out your number to protest against this evil be done to us. Because these people think that we are not cowards. You took Mazina KANU, you took Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, we did nothing, and that is not enough for you. You are coming to lock up our shops. It's very appalling, honestly speaking. So I really want to say a very big thank you to all the Biafrans that are there, doing it. And my humble plea to the Biafra Defense Forces, the defenders of our babies, women, and children, and the Biafra civilian population, who are predominantly Christians, Jewish, and traditionalists, is please, even as our people are exercising their civic, democratic right to protest, try to keep our people safe, because I know Nigeria and what is it called? Islamic regime of Iran. They have the same model operandi. You understand? They kill protesters. They unleash the military and the police to kill protesters. So, and I know you are the BDF is the only security we have in Biafra land today. So please do your best. Make sure that you do everything as possible to protect the lives of our innocent civilian Christians and every other religion, because these people hatred for us, being that we are predominantly Christian, is very high. When they see that we are out to protest like this, they will roll out the military and the police, and there are different terrorists that are going to chamber Bubagu, Udogachi to kill our. So please, BDF, make sure you do the needful, do your best to keep our people safe. Understand? So, and that being said, I want to appeal to every other part of Biafra to join, because the pain of Onitsha is the pain of Isoko. As an Isoko person, one of the major markets that we have in the entire Biafra land or the entire Old Eastern region is Onitsha market. That is why we come to our place every day. Our people go to that market every day. You see the lineup of vehicles, they call them Onitsha Moto. You understand? They are always going in line. They will go in the morning, come back in the evening. That is the major market our people go to. That is Onitsha market. You understand? So hardly you see our people going to, sometimes some of our people do go to Lagos market, but rarely you see our people go to Lagos. But or that Onitsha market is one of the major market we have in that Old Eastern region. So it's our market. So the pain of Onitsha, it will be the pain of the entire Biafran people, the pain of Isoko, Robo, and every other part of Biafra. You understand? So we must stand in solidarity with our brothers and sisters over there in Onitsha, protesting against this Islamic terrorist government of Nigeria. You understand? So the truth is that God works in a mysterious way. We have been working, we have been praying on how to even embark on massive protests of eviction of the Nigeria presence from our land. Just look at the way they are just even making it possible for us, you understand? So it is evil is pride, is proud. Terrorists are very proud, and their pride is what always leads to their destruction. You understand? This is why you see the likes of Ayatollah, like in the 12 days war between Iran and Israel, all their top commanders, all their top leaders were wiped out because of their pride. They feel like they carry the whole world in their head. It is that same pride that is going to destroy them, just like the same pride is going to destroy Soludo. and all its lights and all its likes, you understand? So people, let's just keep on doing the needful. Let's keep on speaking out, and let us also be careful as well so that we can stay safe, you understand? Do your peaceful protest. Nobody has the right to lock up your... I buy donuts. Or donuts, okay, thank you very much. Nobody has the right. Nobody has the right to lock up your shop. He did not pay for the shop for you. Even when you look at the environment of the market, you see that most of those things that happen there, they are done by the people. The water in the market is provided by the people. The electricity in the market is generated by the people using generator. That's why when you get to the market, you hear different kind of noise here and there, you understand? So you can't even feel the presence of government in that place. So why should a government come and lock up your market? This is why we need Biafra, a Biafra whereby when the people protest, the government will not come and lock up their shop. Look at America today. Look at Minnesota. The woman that was shot dead by the Minnesota, Minneapolis agent, ICE police, ICE agent police, whatever they call them, you understand? Look at the woman that was shot dead. When you look at that, when you consider that incident, you will see that that woman was wrong. Because normally, as a law-abiding citizen, when the police clears you, you clear and you explain yourself to the police. But now the woman was running, she was even about to run over the police officer. You understand? She was about to kill that police officer before the officer shot at her. You understand? But yet, because the people there, they value life, what happened? They come out and having a massive and heavy protest against the killing of the woman that was originally wrong. You understand? How much more you, that your leader that is fighting for a better life for you, fighting to defend you, to protect you from these Islamic jihadists who have been carrying out Christian genocide against us from ages. Because of that, because of your leaders exposing them, they kidnap one, they arrest one, imprison them, sentence one to life imprisonment. Not only that, because you decide to embark on civil disobedience, and you still have the God, the imbecile who calls himself Soludo, still have the gods to come and lock up your... That is why I'm always telling our people, enough is said. Even the kind of life we are living here, this is not life, honestly speaking. If we are not ready to sacrifice our lives for the generation to come, if we are not ready to sacrifice our lives for the children we give birth to, this is the kind of life those children are going to pass through. They will even pass through a harder life than this. If our parents had paid the price, if our parents sacrificed their lives, fought to get us independence today we'll just be building on, building on our independence, building our nation. This is what we would have done today. So we cannot leave this fight, because this kind of fight, this kind of life we are living under Nigeria, it's not life that even a loved one, a brother or a sister, will have a problem of 10,000 naira, will run to you, and you cannot go into the house confidently and pick up the 10,000 naira and say, brother, go and solve your problem. Sister, go and solve your problem. That you'll be working from January to December, from Monday to Monday. Most cases, some of us, Monday to Monday, no rest, you understand? But all our working, there is no day that we will send 50,000 naira, go and give our mother, that mama, use this one to support yourself, papa, use this one to support yourself, and we are working. What kind of life is this? So until we are ready to sacrifice this miserable and useless life that Nigeria has subjected us into, until we are ready to sacrifice it to give a better life to our children, the generation to come will still pass through what we are passing through, even worse than what we are passing through. This is why we are calling on everybody. Let us come on board. Don't mind the distractors, you understand? Like Gozi, whatever they call themselves, and Madam Otimbura Felajari and Imam Mugu and their lives. Don't mind those people. The only way out of injustice is Biafra Republic government in exile. Omoto show us the law. Omotosho show us the law. Good lyrics, good reading, so beautiful. You are so creative. But the truth is that Omotosho is not going to show you the law because such law does not exist. That is injustice. So after that, after Omotosho show us the law and you were not shown the law, what do? Are you just going to relax? Probably get some few worthless naira from the views that people will get from your video upload from your YouTube channel or Facebook or wherever you upload your videos. After which you go back into your house and sleep. You sleep on top of this injustice that is done to us. The only way out of injustice, the only way out of oppression, the only way out of Christian genocide, the only way out of slavery from the hands of these stooges, the likes of Sheriff, the likes of Suludo and whatever, the only way out of them is Biafra Republic government in exile. We need your financial support. We need your intellectual support. We need your support in every ramification. This is the only way we can hold Nigeria accountable. Because when the only place you can hold Nigeria accountable today is the United States of America. Because if you're going to the UN or AU, it's just a waste of time because they have installed all their people in that. The only place they have not installed their people is the United States of America. This is why you see that even as of today, the so-called president of Nigeria, he cannot visit the United States of America. They don't even have an ambassador over there. That's the only place they have not compromised. Glory be to God, the BRGI is there already. You know, educating them about the ill of Nigeria, about the crimes of Nigeria. And now the US has turned their radar to Nigeria. You understand? This is why everybody needs to come on board, support the BRGI, so that we can do the needful. Let's hold Nigeria accountable and get our freedom, so that we can build a nation of our choice. We can build a nation, a place where we can call a home for Christians, a place where Christians come to and feel safe, a place where Christians are not being slaughtered for their faith, a nation with Christian values and Western civilization. We are innovative, we are progressive. That is what we are talking about. Let's come together, align with the BRGI, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, and make this happen. Let us get our freedom. Mind you, Donald J. Trump has less than 3 years in office. And in his regime, this regime is the regime of freedom. You understand? Those that are serious will get their freedom within this regime. But those that are very stupid, like those that are living in asylum camp, those that have worked in one warehouse attacking Simon Ekpa as the then spokesperson or prime minister, and today they are still attacking the current prime minister, NKERE. Going with such people, you will never have your freedom. You will never have your freedom. You can never have your freedom. You will remain in slavery forever, because these people, like the likes of Madam Raphael Otimbu, they have price. Those people have price. They have price. You understand? You can buy them over. Give Ada Otimbu Raphael Ajarere $150,000 or $100. He can begin to castigate. He sell his brothers. You know, can give information to the enemies, the oppressors, to come and wipe out all the Biafrans. Not to talk of those that are living in asylum camp. You understand? Are these the kind of people you want to listen to? After they yap, after they rant on social media, after they character assassinate those that are showing results, showing evidences of their work, that Nigerians even confess that these are the people that is fighting against them. After all this miscreant, they make this noise. Ask them to show you their work. Ask them to show you their result. They can't show you because they have none. But you don't blame them. They have to speak. They have to character assassinate BRGI, the current serving prime minister, essentially, because that is the job that they have been paid for. That is what Nigeria has contracted them for. And if they don't do the work, they will be in trouble in the hands of Nigeria. So when you see them doing it with Oz, you think that they are real. They are not real. They are working for their money. If they are real, then Nigeria would have been coming up to say, the group of Madam Raphael, Ada Otimbu Raphael Ajarere, and Imam Mugu, they are the one causing us this problem here and there. They would have. These are common sense things, man. Let us reason. Let us reason, please. Let us unite and align together. And Anyway, there are a lot of things to say here, but our people, let us use our brain. Let us not walk by our emotion. When you walk by emotions, you will make mistake. And to as many that feel like the new prime minister, should not have emerged, such election should not have been conducted. We are not looking for Nigeria, whereby maybe presidency is an entitlement to one person, leadership is an entitlement to one person. We are looking for a democratic nation. It's called Biafra. A nation whereby when a leader is incapacitated, no need to lies, no need to cover up. Let another leader that is free, that is active, that can carry out the day-to-day activities of the Biafran people freely, not under pressure, be elected to take over such duties. Prime Minister is not the birthright for one person. Let us, those of us that are drawing back, please let us come back. Let us come back. Because at the end of the day, especially if you are invested so much from the time of Mazim, time of the former Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, to this very time, you have invested a lot and you are being confused and you are being deceived at this time around because your emotion is leading you astray. It means that everything that you have invested is waste. So the only way you can benefit from all the financial investment, from all your talk, all the data you have been buying to speak for the freedom of Biafra from time immemorial, the only way you can benefit, you can gain those things, is when we have the freedom we are looking for. The freedom of Biafra is the freedom of every Biafran. So whatever that government that is going to give us result to move us closer to that freedom, to put our enemies in check, to give our enemies woto, that is the source you are supposed to support. And I really want to say a very big thank you to the Prime Minister for his broadcast yesterday, encouraging our people in Onitsha, and the Honorable Minister of Information to occupy Onitsha market, which is really happening today. In fact, I'm really overwhelmed by what I saw today, the determination in our people. This is why I'm begging the BDF, please make sure that their lives, you protect their lives, please. They should be safe, because once our people summon courage to come out like this, and they get killed, their life is not protected. Tomorrow they will not even have that courage to come out again. You understand? But now that they have the courage, make sure you protect their lives, because you are the one we are hoping on. You have been the one protecting the lives, defending the lives of our people from time immemorial. Be the security over them. Please don't allow all these Nigeria terrorists in uniform and in rag to come and kill our innocent civilians that are exercising their rights.
Anyị maka mgbagbu log bridge. Anyị eji maka mgbagbu log. Kedu onye ya interpret this for bridge? Ịghọtago? Anyị eji maka mgbagbu ya gbugbu anyị ga log. Ọgụ abatago na be anyị, ọgụ batala anyị n'ime ụlọ. Kedu ihe anyị eme? Anyị nọ na Laba International achụ anyị na-amụnyela anyị shop anyị ọkụ. Anyị jee na Abuja chụọ anyị na-amụnyela anyị shop anyị ọkụ. Eje na Oshodi Oke a na-amụnyela anyị shop anyị ọkụ. Ebe ọbụla anyị ji amụnyela anyị shop ọkụ. Anyị gbalụvuru ngwongwo anyị niile nata ana Igbo, nọlụ na ana Igbo, soro udo bịa kpọchikọọ shop niile, isi na aghara agbagbu. Anyị na-eji gbaka mgbagbu gala ọgụ. Onye ọ na-akwado onye wa ọgụ jee nụọ dị ọgụ. It's simple as that. Onye ọ na-akwado ọgụ jee nụọ ọgụ. Ịghọtago? Afịa nwe na onwe enye wo barak n'ọlụ onwe iche. Ndị be anyị ụmụ nwoke anyị juru dị ọ bụrụ obere ibe. Ha organize onwe ha pale egbe sokwulu Boko Haram Nigeria police and Boko Haram Nigeria military. They are terrorists. When you see them closing your shops and closing your market, they are terrorists, Fulani closing it. So it's for you to know what to do if you want to challenge and open your shops, or you want to only Zulu placards and we no go agree, we no go agree. About white wine in the eye, you are a what? So my dear, it's so innocent.
Are you a Biafran or terrorist? Watching from Facebook, this idiot. Go to
freedom free.
You are waiting for PM. What happened?
Christ no way. Freedom. You gotta go. So I I said, in fact, I know what the choice. Key decided in here, no, Fulani about worry. How can I take money? Jamalo, he no
What
way
of what's
or we are a win. He will only because he's in here after work because now you boom. In all big, quite big, Fulani and do to a Baka still. Kesson Keka. I can't money no logo. You yawa chukwu okike ka ọ bụrụ win na nyawa gị ya. So ihe ejikwa maka mkpọgbu gị ghara ọgụ bata n'ezinụlọ gị, bata na shop gị, bata n'obodo gị, na you sabi o. Na you sabi Biafrans. You have to really decide what you want to do, Biafra. If you want freedom or you don't want freedom. We have understood that freedom is not free. When you're hearing freedom is not free, what does that mean? You mean freedom you will pay money before? No. Is it that the life is gone or life is not gone? Freedom is not free. It means that life must enter. Christ came and he died. So if you're using because people are going to die, that is why people are not going to go out to defend and confront their enemy. I don't know how that one will work. So only Biafra, uno choka alibu nka torudo alibu. No. Tanta Fulani abekwa. After all, Fulani abekwa buku. The same thing. I want to bring up a brother here, and Eunice, they knocked you out. Can you please, come back, Eunice?
Sorry, Auntie Stella, was I kicked out or I don't understand? No?
How do you feel? What did you hear?
No, he was speaking when you just came in. Maybe you didn't hear him. Yeah. Rage of Fury has not finished.
Okay, Rage, try and conclude, and then I brought a brother up. I've not had him. We have not had him speak before.
You mean Chris Actors, yeah? No, I don't know where he belongs, so I refuse him in the first instance.
No, let's bring him out. Rage, hold on. Rage, let's welcome this brother here. Maybe he's a new brother that understood what is happening now, and when Nigeria happened to you, nobody you yourself will use your leg and your hands and begin to look for freedom and get to the right place. You're welcome, sir. You have the mic. Christ Santos. Christ Santos. Hey, Wopugi. Okay, they have removed him. Or he removed himself. Eunice, they also removed you. I don't know how. A lot of people that were here, they removed. Rage, Ngwan, go on and try and conclude.
No problem. I've concluded already. Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome, sir. Okay, and then who again have not spoken? Okay, so we move. So, our brother, our sister, tutors, we are saying a whole lot of things, and he made me to go researching, because at the end of the day, he was talking about how productive our brothers in Aba is. We having a sovereign Biafran nation. Aba will be better. We will be better than China. And on that now, yet 2 days ago, guys, I don't know if you guys saw it. 2 small boys. Did you guys see it? 2 small boys like this. Come on, you see how small boys are supposed to still don't know how to. But they're on a sewing machine, sewing ladder with one hand and one leg, sewing ladder. And come and see how serious and how accurate they were. Their mother were there monitoring the movement. Their own mother. It was happening in Aba. Huh? So Aba will be another China. In fact, like we already know what we want, planning what we want to see in a sovereign Biafran nation. At the end of the day, the quality of materials you'll be seeing about it will be knockout to compare to any other country. Those days China started with fair goods, very fair, and then best. Now they have first class, second class, third class quality coming from China. Where if you want a copper quality, you see it. You want half quality amount, you see it. You want the best, where you now see all these all these star marker productions. You know, like Nike them and Louis Vuitton them, and you see them going to China to produce. So at the end of the day, China have up to 3 qualities. But at in this our new nation coming, sovereign Biafran nation, Aba will be knocked out. There won't be anything like first grade, second grade, or third grade. It's just first grade, straight out. Because already we know what we want. We are planning what we want. In fact, we are to already what we want. It's just little touches in our production. And we have first class quality produce or products in a sovereign Biafran nation. And because of that, I thought of how are we going to manage our pollutions, our air pollutions. And you know, air pollution requires a combination of reducing, fossil fuels consumption, improving energy efficiencies, adopting cleaners, sustainable habits. All these things will, help us in, trying to solve or stopping our air pollutions. Because if we are going to be a manufacturing country or manufacturing state, then we also have to really think about stopping pollutions, like particularly air pollutions, because there are also so many other types of pollution, So talking about the air pollution, I was, thinking about, because it requires combination, like I said, combination of the reducing fossil fuels consumptions, improving energy efficiencies, adopting cleaners, sustainable habits. And when you're talking about sustainable habits, like, driving less. When you're driving,
Yeah, can anyone hear me, please? It's like Sister Stella is muted. Sister Stella, are you there?
I can hear you, Toti. But Sister Stella looks like she's no longer talking. I don't know what happened.
Okay, we're gonna share this
Maybe
one.
she's somehow distracted. Okay.